Hi, I'm Marie. Welcome to Marie's Kitchen. Today we're making instant pot balsamic beef, and this meal is so impressive and so decadent. It's delicious. I love to serve it with a creamy pureed cauliflower or mashed potatoes. When I was working on this recipe, I wanted the beef to fall off the bone tender. I wanted it to have a strong balsamic flavor with mushrooms and onions and in a rich sauce. And I also wanted it, of course, to be really easy. This recipe is all of those things, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Let's get started. Okay, first step, we're going to put our Instant Pot on the saute function. And so we have the inner pot in here, and then we're just gonna touch the saute button here, and that's gonna heat up. And in this, we're gonna brown the beef. For the beef, we're gonna use about 2 pounds of bone-in beef chuck short ribs. So we'll put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. You don't need a lot, just a little to prevent any sticking. So I'm gonna open the beef here, and as soon as the pot heats up, we'll pop those in to brown them. I'm gonna brown it 2 at a time. If you overcrowd the pot when you're trying to brown beef, it ends up just steaming instead of browning. Okay, the pot's warm. I'll just add the beef right in there. And you want to let those just sit. Don't try to mess with them. Eventually, after a few minutes, they'll release and be easy to turn. Now we'll season with a little salt and freshly ground black pepper. While the beef is searing, I'm going to slice the onion. So we're going to use about 1 medium onion. I'll just trim off this end here and a little bit of this end. Then go right down the middle. We'll peel off the outer layer and the paper. Now I'm just going to slice this into some thin sort of half rings. Pop that in a bowl so we have some space on the cutting board. Now I'm going to flip the short ribs, so we'll just give those a quick flip. There we go. Flip this one. Lovely. Now we'll let those sear for a little bit, and in the meantime, prepare the garlic. For the garlic, we're going to use 2 cloves and, whoa, flying garlic. We're just going to peel them and smash them. So, got 2 cloves here. And I'm using this cool gadget. It's a garlic peeler. You just put your garlic clove right inside, press and roll it, and the garlic comes out perfectly peeled. We'll do one more. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to flip these once more just to kind of sear the sides as well. Get everything with a nice brown color. So flip those up on the sides. Give that a bit of a sear. And then we'll just smash the garlic with the side of the knife. There we go. So we have our onion and garlic. We're also going to need about 8 to 10 ounces sliced mushrooms. So I have those here, and we'll wait till the beef is done searing and then add those. We'll give the beef another turn so all sides get a nice sear. Oh, look at that. Looks so good. Look how brown that is. It looks great. The brown on the beef gives so much good flavor and also a wonderful color. Okay, I've got space in there for a third, so I'm going to add 1 more short rib and get that browning. Season with a little salt and pepper. Okay, these first 2 that we were searing look great. I'm going to take those out. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Yum. So we'll set these aside while we're searing the other 2. Put 1 more in there, our last one, and get that searing. There we go. Next, we'll prepare the liquid. So I've got a measuring cup here. I'm just gonna add 1/2 cup dry red wine. Let's check our ribs and give those a turn. I think they're ready. Okay, this looks great. I'm gonna give that a turn. Next, we'll add 1/2 cup, and this is balsamic glaze. You can buy this at the grocery store. You do not have to make your own. I try to get one that is, 95, 98% balsamic vinegar without a lot of other fillers. So we're gonna put about 1/2 cup of the balsamic glaze. Now we'll add 1 tablespoon brown sugar. Next is 1 tablespoon Dijon or whole grain mustard. We'll give this a nice whisk. Just stir that to combine. Then we're gonna add our other 2 ribs right back into the Instant Pot. We've got all the ribs seared, so now it's time to add the liquid. Just gonna whisk it up a little more and pour that right in with the ribs. Now we'll add the sliced onion and the smashed garlic. And finally, the mushrooms. Now we'll add 1 bay leaf and season with a little more salt, a little more pepper. Now I'm just gonna toss the mushrooms and onions and beef a little with the liquid so everything gets some juice on it. Then we are going to put the lid on the Instant Pot, seal that up, move this to, we'll turn it off, and then to manual, and it's on high pressure, and we'll go for 45 minutes. We'll set the knob to sealing, so none of the pressure comes out. You seal it, and while that's cooking, I'm gonna clean up, make a side to go with it, some creamy mashed cauliflower, and dinner is done. Okay, the Instant Pot is done. So we're going to first release the steam, and this is a little bit dangerous, so just be careful. The steam is really hot. What you're gonna do is just take this knob here in the back that says it's on sealing. We're gonna move it over to venting, and all the steam is gonna shoot out the top. So just beware of that. So we'll move it to venting. Also be careful, the lid can be very hot too, so you want to just use the handle to open the lid, and then we're just going to open it so the steam kind of goes away. Again, there's a lot of steam in there, so be careful. I've learned this from experience. Burned myself a few times. So there we go. We're going to set the lid down, and I'll go ahead and unplug the Instant Pot because we are done with that. There we go. And now, oh my gosh, look at that. It's got that beautiful, nice browned beef. It's just falling off the bone. Look at that. The bone just is not even on there anymore. Look how tender it is and juicy and browned. Then we've got these other pieces over here. It looks so good. Here we go. We'll just move these over to a serving dish. Oh my gosh, falling off the bone. There we go. There's our other one. Gotta get a taste of this. I'm gonna pull off a little bit of beef here. Just comes right off with the fork. Oh my gosh. So tender. Looks so good. Yum. Oh my God. So good. One more taste. Y'all are gonna love this one. One thing to know is that the short ribs are a fairly fatty cut of beef, and so there will be a lot of grease in this dish. So what you can do, what I like to do is, say if I make this dish in the afternoon, let it come to room temperature, and then you can scrape off the grease real easily and throw that away. Or while it is warm, you can just spoon it off and just discard that. So I like to do that. You don't have to, but I prefer it a little less greasy. So tip on that if you do want to reduce the grease. Thanks so much for joining us on Marie's Kitchen. Today we made this delicious Instant Pot Balsamic Beef. It is so flavorful and just fall off the bone tender. I really hope you get to try this one. If you do, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you have any requests for what else you want to see, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm always looking for ideas and inspiration, and I would love to hear from you. For this recipe and others, check out my website at mariesaba.com. Also, give us a like and subscribe. We've got lots more videos coming up with easy recipes just like this, and I really don't want you to miss any of them. So subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications, and I'll see you next time. From my kitchen to yours, thank you.